Hi all of you, a very good evening and welcome to today's live session. This is Gayatri here. Okay, so let us get started. Let us look at the questions for the session. So let me share my screen. First question. The first question for the session is there on your screen. So solve this and give me the answer. The question consists of an information and two statements numbered 1 and 2 given below it. You have to decide which of the given statements weakens or strengthens the information and decide the appropriate answer. For the past 3 years, more number of students in country G are opting for law courses as compared to the earlier years. So that is the information that is given to us. Okay, the first statement says the number of applicants for admissions in law colleges of country G has been consistent for the past 5 years. The second statement says the number of students ready to pay heavy donations to get an admission in the most sought out after law college of country G has been consistently increasing for the past 3 years. So what is the information? What is said? What is the information given? See, the number of students in country G who are opting for law courses is increasing compared to previous year, or as years go by, more number of people are preferring law colleges, right? That is the given information. Now, what does the first statement says? The first statement says the admission, right, for all the previous years has been consistent. That means there has been no significant change. That's what the first statement means, right? Like for example, in the last year if 1000 students joined in law colleges, this year also 1000 students. That is what consistent means, right? But what is given in the information that is given to us, for the past 3 years there has been an increase. So if last year there is 1000, this year it has become 2000 or 1500. Basically there is an increase from year to year. That is the information given to us. But the first statement is contradicting to that, right? It is saying it has been constant throughout, right, or consistent throughout. So the first statement actually weakens the given information, right? So this is actually weakening the given information. Next one, the number of students ready to pay heavy donations to get admission in the most sought out after law college of country G has been consistently increasing for the past 3 years. So that means that more people, they are ready to pay donations to get admission into a law college, or the demand to get into law college is increasing, correct? So this strengthens the given argument, right? See, generally you see that over a period, right, sometimes like in certain years, especially in certain colleges, you see certain branches are on demand, right? So everybody wants to get into, like if you take engineering, right, at certain years the college itself, they'll be say everybody wants mechanical engineering, right? So preference will be for mechanical engineering. So more people, even though they want like quota, right, where what do you say, that you have to pay management quota where you pay donation and join. People will be ready to go for mechanical, right, because it is on high demand. So like that, here also it is said that there is too much demand. There is a lot of demand for the law college. That means that the number of students who are opting for law courses is increasing, or the course is in demand. So here what will be the correct answer? Statement 1 weakens the information while statement 2 strengthens the information. Next one. Patients of lung ailments were mostly prescribed medicine X, which contains only 2 constituents, namely agnet and cerovil. However, there were reports that many patients developed severe addiction to it on long-term use. Therefore, doctors now prescribe medicine A to deal with the same because it contains agnet and cerovil. Which of the following can be concluded from the given statement? So what is given here? Earlier there was a medicine X, right? That was the medicine that was prescribed maximum and for people with lung ailments because this medicine contains 2 constituents, agnet and cerovil. Now it is given that people are getting addicted to the medicine due to long-term use. So doctor is now prescribing another medicine A, right, to deal with the same lung ailments because this medicine A also contains agnet and cerovil. Now, which of the following can be concluded from the given statement? So what is the first option given here? A medicine containing only cerovil would not aid the treatment of the mentioned lung disease at all. See, you cannot say for sure, right? So Now this is not like it, what is given here, a medicine containing only cerovil would not aid at all. Might be it might aid to an extent, right? You might also need agnet, that's all. You cannot say that it will not aid at all in treatment of lung disease. So this is not a very correct conclusion to say. Next one, medicine A contains no constituent other than agnet, which is clearly wrong because it is given medicine A contains agnet and cerovil. Third one, short term usage of medicine X does not develop its addiction even to a minor extent. Again, we don't know about that, nothing about that is mentioned. It is just given long term causes severe addiction. So might be short term causes mild addiction, right? Again, nothing about that is mentioned, so that is not a conclusion that you derive. Medicine X is not prescribed to treat the ailment these days. Yes, this is true because it is clearly given that because medicine X is developing addiction, nowadays people are, doctors are prescribing only medicine A. So definitely option 4 is the correct answer. And cerovil was the constituent responsible for causing addiction of medicine X. Might be that's true, but we are not sure. So this is also not a correct conclusion. So the correct conclusion is option 4. Medicine X is not prescribed to treat the ailment these days. Next. The women of village X are becoming financially independent after Shakti, an NGO, started assisting the women in mastering the art of making organic colors, thus helping them earn a living. Okay, so the women of village X are becoming financially independent because this organization has been helping them in mastering the art of organic colors. Okay, because of that they are earning a good living now. Now, which of the following statements can be inferred from the given statement? See, here they have also given what is an inference. What is an inference? An inference is something which you can logically deduce to be true based on the known premises. Now, what is the first option say? It says, in order to master the art of making organic color, one must seek the assistance of Shakti only. Not necessary. Shakti is one such organization which is providing assistance. There can be many other organizations which are providing the same. See, there is nowhere that is mentioned in the given statement that only Shakti can provide. So this is wrong. The first statement is wrong. That is not the right inference that you make. Okay. Second one, organic colors made by the women of village X have captured the interest of people to some extent. Definitely, right? The organic colors which these people are making has definitely captured interest of some people, that then only people will buy, right? See what is given here, after these people of village X with the help of Shakti are making are mastering making of organic colors, they are able to earn a good living. That definitely means that people are interested, right? They are buying it from these people, means they are interested. So organic colors made by women of village have captured the interest of people to some extent. This seems to be the correct answer. Anyway, let us rule out the other options. Third one, the women of village X have never tried their hand at any art except color making. We don't know anything about this. Next one, it is not given in the statement. Shakti provides assistance only in the field of organic color making and specially to women. Again, nothing like this is mentioned in the given statement. So that's also not correct. Women of village X have never been assisted by any other NGO in the past. Again, we are not sure about this. So what is the only inference that you can derive from the given statement? It is option 2. Next one. Alright, so what is the answer for this? What is given here? The following are the two findings of an internal survey of a catering company, mini menu based in city X. Each year the profit earned from the orders having multi-cuisine menu is much higher than that earned from Indian menu. This year mini menu had 45% more order for the multi-cuisine menu as compared to any of the previous years, though the other orders remained more or less the same. Which of the following can be inferred from the given information? Okay, so what is given in the findings here? Generally for this company, right, mini menu, orders from the multi-cuisine menu is higher than, orders is higher, okay, or profit earned is higher. Okay, it is given profit earned, right, from the orders having multi-cuisine menu is higher. Okay, so profit earned from the multi-cuisine menu is higher. Then this year, right, more 45% more orders from the multi-cuisine menu has come compared to the previous years, and the other orders for other menu has remained the same. Now next one, which of the following can be inferred? So let us look at each option now. First one, the ingredients used to cook Indian foods are costlier as compared to those used in other cuisines. See, it is nowhere given that the reason why orders for Indian food is less or profit made by Indian food is less, right? So you cannot say it is the reason is ingredients. So this is not a valid inference that you make. Next one, this year mini menu earned the highest profit as compared to the previous years of its service. So again, do we know this year is the highest year? We don't know, right? So it is just given that in terms of multi-cuisine menu, mini menu had 45% more order. That doesn't mean that this year was the year with highest profits. Next one, the number of multi-cuisine orders placed within mini menu this year were double the number of all the other orders. Again, any relation between the number of orders that came from multi-cuisine and from other orders, right, is not given here. So not a valid inference. Only thing we know is 45% more order on multi-cuisine from previous year. Fourth one, Indian cuisines require much more effort than other cuisine, thus becoming costliest for parties. Again, no such information is said in the statement, so you can't infer that. This year, the number of parties or functions held in the city X were much higher than compared to any other year. This could be true, right? See, it's an inference, it is something which seems to be logical. Out of all the options that is given, it is given here that 45% more orders came. So more orders means more number of functions, right? That could be a reason why there are more orders, right? So this seems to be a valid inference of all the options that is given. So we go with option 5. Is it clear? I think some of you have given me the answer as option 2. What is option 2 here? This year mini menu earned the highest profit as compared to its previous years of service. Yes, you cannot say this to be the correct answer. Why? Because each year profit earned by the multi-cuisine is higher than that earned by the Indian menu, right? It's clear? Okay, it's clear. Fine. Next one. Although school Z has started providing a number of facilities like free lunch for students, independent class report of each student and yearly picnics, for some years now parents still prefer to enroll their children in school M over school Z. Okay, which of the following may not be, read that correctly, okay, which of the following may not be a reason for the parents preference for school M over school Z. Now, so what is happening? School Z is providing now free lunch, they are giving independent report of students, right? But still people are going to school Z. Now they are asking which of the following will not be a reason for the parents' preference of school M over school Z. Now first option says school M is the only school in the city which has student friendly classrooms, so that even those sitting at the last bench can clearly hear the teacher and see the board. Might be true, correct? That could be a reason, right? See, all parents want their children to be wherever they are sitting, they should be able to get the best in the class, right? So might be that could be a reason why parents prefer school M over school Z. Okay, now school Z now is giving what? It is giving free lunch, class reports, all that is given. Might be this facility is not there. Okay, so that could be the reason. School Z, even though it is providing free lunch, independent class report, etc., school Z might not be providing this student friendly classroom. Next one. School M provides door-to-door bus service for students, while school Z provides bus service up to the nearest bus stop, which may be within 2 kilometers of the house of the child. Definitely, right? So if you see the second option, very clearly school M is providing a better facility than school Z. That could be one reason why parents are preferring school M. Okay, seems to be a valid reason. Third one, unlike school Z, school M uses visual aids for teaching which help students understand concept better and retain them. So again, that is another advantage given that is there, right, about school M. So if you see the first 3 options, they are saying that in some way school M is better than school Z, and that might be that facility is not available in school Z, that is why people are not going to school Z. Fourth one, school M allows students to give specific feedback regarding teachers, while school Z has a surprise inspection every month to assess the effectiveness of teacher. Okay, let us wait to discuss that option. Fifth option, school M, unlike school Z, provide locker facilities to students and give notes and homeworks on pen drive to ensure the students do not carry heavy bags to school every day. So if you see option 1, 2, 3 and 5, right, all these options very clearly state the advantages of school M over school Z. Now if you look at option 4, what is option 4 saying? Option 4 says school M is also giving allowing students to give feedback regarding teachers. School Z also has a mechanism to get feedback about teachers, correct? But the methodology that they are following is only different. So basically, if you see option 4, it is not mentioning, like it is not stating that there is some particular facility which is there in school Z or which is there in school M which is not there in Z, right? So among all the options, which could not be the reason why parents are not preferring school M over Z, I mean school Z over M, it has to be option 4, right? All the other options very clearly give us reasons why parents would prefer school M over school Z. Now option 4, correct? It cannot be the reason why parents prefer school M over school Z, right? It is talking about a facility which is provided by both the schools but in some different ways. Okay, so option 4 will be your answer. Next one. If 3 is subtracted from each odd digit and 1 is added to each even digit in the number, which of the following numbers will appear twice in the new number thus formed? So what is the number? Very easy question, right? 8, 5, 4, 7, 6, 9, 2. So 3 is subtracted from each odd digit. So this will become 2, 4 and this will become 6. And 1 is added to each even digit. So this become 9, 5, 7, 3. So this is the answer that you get, 9, 2, 5, 4, 7, 6, 3. And now here, which of the following numbers will appear twice? There are no numbers which are appearing twice. Option 3 is your answer. Yes, next one. Data sufficiency. How many people are standing in the straight line? All of them are facing north. Now let us look at the first statement that is given. R stands third from the left end. So everybody is facing north. So this is your left end and this is your right end. R stands third from the left end. 1, 2, 3. R stands third from the left end of the line. Only one person is standing between R and U. V stands second to the right of U. So which has to be U? Only one person stands between R and U. If this is U, then this has to be V, which is not possible. So this has to be U and V stands second to the right of U. So this has to be V. And it is given V is standing at one of the extreme ends of the line. So the line is ending here, right? The line is starting here. So how many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people are there. So using statement 1 alone, I am able to arrive at the answer. Okay. Next one. M stands at exactly center of the line. So M stands at exactly center of the line means this is M. Now I don't know how many people are there, right? So M is in the center. There can be some number of people here, same number of people on the other side. Only 2 people stand between M and J. So J can either come here or J can come here. I don't know. Only 3 people stand between J and U. Again, another possibility, right? If J is here, then where can be U? And similarly, if J is here, then where can be U? Then it is given only one person stand between U and V. Again, we don't know which is the end of the line or which is the starting or which is the end of the line. So basically, based on whatever information is given in the second statement, you have too many possibilities. You will not get one correct answer to say how many people are there in the row. So what will be your answer? Your answer will be only statement 1 alone is sufficient to arrive at the answer, while statement 2 alone is not sufficient to arrive at the answer. Okay, option 1 is your answer, correct. Next one. Move on to this next set. So here there are 7 friends P, Q, R, S, T, U and V, and they are watching 7 different movies: Spectre, Joy, Burnt, Concussion, Frozen, Everly and Legend, not necessarily in the same order, starting from Monday to Sunday. And the details is given. Basically you have to find out who is watching which movie on which day. So let me start solving it. There are 7 friends, P, Q, R, S, T, U and V, watching 7 different movies. So the days given are Monday to Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Then it is given T watches the movie on Thursday. So T is watching the movie on Thursday. Only one person watches the movie between T and the one who watches Frozen. So again there are 2 possibilities that are coming here, right? One possibility is if T is on Thursday, this can be Frozen, right? Because there is 1 day between the person who watches T and Frozen. So this can be Frozen. The other possibility is if this is T, if Thursday is T, then 1, 2, Tuesday can be Frozen, right? This is the second possibility. Now, next, P watches the movie immediately after the one who watches Frozen. So P watches the movie immediately after the one who watches Frozen, means in this case, P is here. In this case, P will be on Wednesday. Then, only 3 people watch the movie between P and the one who watches Burnt. So 3 people watch the movie between P and the one who watches Burnt, means 1, 2, 3. So this has to be Burnt. In this case, it can't be on top. So if this is P, 1, 2, 3. So this has to be Burnt. The one who watches Legend watches the movie before you, but after Thursday. The one, so this is also, okay, after that, it is given only 2 people watch the movie between the one who watches Burnt and you. So if this is Burnt, right, there are 2 people between Burnt and you. So you can't be on top, this has to be you. Now if this is Burnt, 1, 2, here you has to come, but there is already T here. So this is the wrong case. So this has to be your correct case, okay, the first one. This has to be the correct one. This is the wrong one. Now let us continue with this. So this is also fixed. Now the one who watches Legend watches the movie before you, but after Thursday. So Legend is coming definitely on Friday. More than 2 people watch the movie between the one who watches Legend and R. So Legend is here. More than 2 people watch, means 1, 2. This cannot be R. Correct? See, if there are exactly 2 people between Legend and R, then R has to be on Tuesday, but it is given more than 2 people watch the movie between Legend and R. So if this is Legend, this has to be R. Okay, then this is also used. The one who watches Spectre watches the movie immediately before the one who watches Everly. So where can we fix that? 2 people adjacent, it can be fixed only here, right? The one who watches Spectre watches the movie before. So this is Spectre and this is Everly. The one who watches Concussion watches the movie immediately before Q. So which has to be Concussion? This has to be Concussion, because immediately before Q, then this can be Q. And here we are left with only one, that is Joy. So this is done. Now here, V does not watch the movie on Tuesday. So obviously V has to watch the movie on Wednesday, and this is going to be S. And this is your final arrangement. Monday R Spectre, Tuesday S Everly, Wednesday V Burnt, Thursday T Concussion, Friday Q Legend, Saturday U Frozen, and Sunday P Joy. Okay, let us look at the questions that follow. Who amongst the following watches Joy? So who is watching Joy? P is watching Joy. 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and so form a group. Which of the following does not belong to that group? 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way, so form the group. T Tuesday, S Thursday, Q Sunday, P Friday, U Saturday. See, let us just look at the arrangement that we got. T Tuesday, no. U Saturday is correct. Then what else is given? Q Sunday not correct, P Friday not correct. So basically there is only one which is correct, right? That is U Saturday. Everything else, dates and the days and the person doesn't match. So your correct answer option is U Saturday. Which of the following is true about S? Which is correct? S watches the movie immediately after R. See, S watches the movie immediately after R. So that is the correct one. Option 1. Next question. Which of the following movies does T watch? Which movie does T watch? T watches Concussion. As per the given arrangement, Q is related to the one who watches Frozen in a certain way as R is related to the one who watches Everly in the same way. Which of the following is U related to in the same way? See, Q is related to Frozen, R is related to Everly. What is the relation between them? Q is related to Frozen, R is related to Everly. So basically, R next day which movie? Q next day which movie? Similarly, what are they asking? In the same way, U is related to what? So U is related to, this is U, correct? This is U. U should be related to joy. Option 1 will be your answer. Moving on to the next question, next one. So the next question is on, it's a floor puzzle. Again, not a very difficult one. So take the next 1 or 2 minutes, try this puzzle and let me know once you are done, and then we'll start solving it. What is given here? 7 persons A, B, C, D, E, F and H live on 3 different floors of a building. The lowermost floor of the building is numbered as 1 and the one above is numbered as 2 and the topmost is numbered as 3. They are student, teacher, engineer, doctor, manager, lawyer and MR, but not necessarily in the same order. 2 persons live on the first floor, 3 persons live on the second floor and 2 persons live on the topmost floor. So 2 people are living on the first floor, 3 people are living on the second floor and 2 people are living on the topmost floor. Not necessarily in the same order. Okay. B, who is an engineer, does not live on the topmost floor. Okay, so B is not here. So B is either in 1 or 2. Then next it is given that the student is the only person who lives with B in the same floor on which the student is the only person who lives on the same floor on which B lives. So basically B is not in the 3rd floor and B is living in a floor where only 2 people are there, only B and the student. So which floor should B be in? B has to be in the 1st floor. So who are the people in the 1st floor? B and the student, right? See, the order in which they are staying in the 1st floor now is not given. You just have to find out which floor who is staying. So in 1st floor B and the student are staying and it is given B is an engineer. Okay, this is also fixed. Then the student is the only person who lives in the same floor that we have written. A and H do not live on the 2nd floor and they are the teacher and the lawyer respectively. So where is A and H coming? A and H obviously have to be in the 3rd floor and they are the teacher and the lawyer respectively. C is a manager. So C obviously has to be in, okay, C is a manager. So obviously C has to be in this floor, correct? Because here it has to be the student, but C is a manager. So C has to be in the 2nd floor. D is neither an MR nor a student. So D cannot come here. So obviously D has to be here. And it is given D is not an MR or a student. So obviously this one has to be the MR. F lives on the same floor on which the doctor lives. So obviously D has to be the doctor and this has to be F because F is living on the same floor as the doctor. So what will come here? This has to be E and this has to be your final arrangement, right? On the 3rd floor you have A and H, 2nd floor you have C, F and D, 1st floor you have B and D. Now let us look at the questions that follow. Which among the following is a student? Which among the following is a student? E is the student. Who among the following lives on the 1st floor? Who lives on the 1st floor? The student and the engineer lives on the 1st floor. Which of the following combinations is or are true? Which of the following combinations is or are true? F, MR and it is in the, he is living in the 2nd floor. Correct? See, A is not the, who is the student? A is not the student. Okay, D is the doctor but D is in the 2nd floor. Yeah, so this is the correct one. Because very clearly they have said B is not in the top floor. That means B has to be in the bottom floor only. Using that, B will come only here. So A and H has to be in the top floor. See, it is also given A and H do not live in the second floor. So, first floor obviously B is there. A and H have to be together. They are not in second floor, so they have to be in the third floor. You can't change that based on the given information. Next one. So, the next question is on element series. Again, this was a very, very easy set. How many such symbols are there in the arrangement which is both immediately preceded and followed by a digit? See here, this one. 2 hash 7. Hash is preceded by and followed by a digit. Then which one do you have? 5 at the rate of 9. So, you have 2 such symbols which are immediately followed and succeeded by a number. Next. How many such vowels are there in the above arrangement, each of which is immediately preceded by a letter and immediately followed by a number? So, vowels preceded and followed by a number. How many are there? So, not immediately preceded by a letter and followed by a number, not both number, immediately preceded by a letter followed by a number. So, just look at the vowels here. You have J, A1 preceded by a letter followed by a number. F5, 4, same logic. KE, 5, yes. So, how many do you have? Any other set? This A, I and E, right? So, your answer is option 3. Next one. How many such numbers are there in the above arrangement, each of which is immediately preceded by a symbol and immediately followed by a letter? See, hash 7M, number immediately preceded by a symbol and followed by a letter. Which else is there? Which else? Only 2 are there, right? Yes, only 2 are there. Option 2 is your answer. Hash 7M and at the rate 9B. Next one. Which of the following is 5th to the right of the 17th from the left end? So, 5th to the right of the 17th from the left end, right? So, if you see from the left end, right, 17th, okay, we have to find out 5th to the right of this, right, 5th to the right of this letter. So, this is the letter that we are looking for. So, or we are looking for the 22nd letter from the left, correct? This is what we are looking for. So, which is the 22nd letter from the left? Just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. The 22nd letter from the left is 5. Is 5 there in the options? It's not there. So, what will be your answer? Your answer will be none of these. Number 1 is it? No, because it is, see, 5th to the right of the 17th from the left end. First find out which is 17th from the left end, if this is confusing, right? Find out 17th from the left end, then 5th to the right of that, 1, 2, 3, this will be 5, okay? 17th from the left end will be I, 5th to the right of that will be 5. So, that is not there in the options given, so you have to mark the answer as none of these, option 5. Next one. So, the next question is on syllogisms. Some doctors are clerks, right? Some doctors are clerks. No clerk is a teacher. No clerk is a teacher. And no teacher is a banker. No teacher is a banker. The first conclusion says, some teachers are not doctors, correct? Now, some teachers are not doctors. See, this set teachers, right? No clerks are teachers. So, definitely this set of clerks, this set of doctors, right? They will not be teachers, right? That is why you are giving me the answer as 1 follows. What is given here? Some teachers are not doctors. Can't the teacher set be here? Like this. If the teacher set is here, then all teachers are doctors. So, this case of saying some teachers are not doctors doesn't hold good, correct? So, this conclusion actually does not follow, okay? See, I hope it is clear. Now, why are you, some of you, giving me the answer as 1 follows? Because you feel teachers and clerks are disjoined. So, here, right, whichever doctor is there, they cannot be teachers. No, that's not how you look at it. some teachers are not doctors means definitely some teachers should not be doctors, right? See, if the set teachers is like this, then all teachers can be doctors, correct? So this is not a definite conclusion. A definite conclusion is something which should come true in all the possible cases, right? So this first conclusion is going wrong in this case. So the first conclusion does not follow. Next one, no clerk is a banker. Again, the relationship between clerk and banker we do not know. So this conclusion also doesn't follow. So what will be the answer here? If neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows. So your answer will be option 4. I hope it is clear. Yes, suddenly when you see it is confusing, you might end up marking the answer as only conclusion 1 follows, but understand it correctly. Okay. Next one. What will be the answer for this one? All mobiles are phones. So all mobiles are phones. No tab is a phone. So tab and phone are disjoint. Some computers are tabs. So this is your basic diagram. First conclusion says no mobile is a tab. Yes, definitely no mobile is a tab. No phone is a tab and mobile is inside the set phone. So obviously no mobile is a tab is true. No phone is a tab. Yes, that's already given. It is just restating what is given on top, right? So no phone is a tab. That is also true. So what will be the answer here if both the conclusion 1 and 2 follow? Option 5 is your answer. Yes, all of you have given me the correct answer. Very good. Next one. What will be the answer here? All tigers are lions. So you have tigers. All tigers are lions. No lion is a panther. All jackals are tigers. So jackal will actually come inside the set tiger. Now, first conclusion, at least some tigers are jackals. Yes, definitely true. Definitely some tigers are jackals. No jackal is a panther. Obviously, no lion is a panther and jackal is coming inside the set lion. So no jackal is a panther. So both the conclusions follow. Right, so what will be your answer? Your answer will be option 5. If both conclusion 1 and 2 follow. Next. In these questions, a relationship between different elements is shown in the statements. The statements are followed by two conclusions. Coded inequalities, right? Say which of the conclusion is true. See what is given here. C is greater than T greater than N, greater than or equal to N greater than P. So you have to find the relationship between C and E. So what is common? See, C is equal to T. So the second part, right, whatever is given here, instead of T, you can write it as C, right? C greater than D greater than or equal to E, because obviously you know T is equal to C from here. So obviously C is greater than E, or first conclusion follows. Now look at the next conclusion. Next conclusion, what is given? T is greater than D greater than or equal to E, and you have to find the relationship between D and P, correct? Then you know T greater than or equal to N greater than P. But here you have to find the relationship between D and P. No, based on the given statements, you cannot find any relationship between D and P. So you cannot say for sure that D is greater than or equal to P. So this conclusion does not follow. So what is your correct answer here? Only conclusion 1 is true. If only conclusion 1 is true. Next one. Okay, so how will you do it? D less than E less than F, G greater than H greater than J, F is equal to J. So here you have to find out the relationship between G and F. See, you know very clearly F is equal to J. So here you can write this as G greater than H greater than F, correct? Because F is equal to J. So obviously G is greater than F. Next, D is less than J. So here you have D less than E less than F and G greater than, again F is equal to J. So you can say D is less than E is less than F, right? Instead of this, write D less than E less than J, or I can say D is less than J. So the second conclusion also follows. Okay. So here both the conclusions follow. So option 5 is your answer. Both conclusion 1 and 2 are true. Okay, I hope it is clear. So yes, with that we are coming to an end of the questions for the session. Hope you guys are benefiting from these sessions, and see, keep practicing. Practice is very, very important, right? The more you practice, don't wait. See, when there are no exams, right, we tend to not prepare, and suddenly when the exam is coming up, then we suddenly sit and prepare. No, that's not how you should be. Constant practice is very, very important. Yes, no doubts. Okay. So great, that is it from us for now, and I will see you in the next session, and this is Gayatri signing off till then. Take care, good night, bye-bye.